bank, but he promised me he's not. He said he got started from his wife and a pop's watch. Face so fat the band had stretch marks. It shines so bright that you can see it from Mars. Man, he blinded me, reflecting headlights from the cars. He's got to be a rapper, baller, or a movie star, but nah, he's too humble to be all of the above. So he said, my name is Trap. Oh, cause you bees in the trap. Nah, it ain't even like that, and he tilted his bull's cap. Introduced me to his wife, and she had one too. Wrist game so cold that she could build igloos out of nothing. They legit, they even bless their kids. Man, when they all stand in a row, they look like 4 Giotto rims. Tight like Tim's on a New York summer day. I just gotta be down, but he had to set me straight. Like, it ain't about the brain.
Hey, yo, what's happening, family? It's your boy, Trap Vision 3D, man. You made it to the lifestyle, and you know what I'm saying? Check this out, man. Her fight is my fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to represent wifey today, man. She not doing too hot, man. So y'all, you know what I mean? Pray for her. Let me see what we got up in the building real quick. Like, you know what I mean? Got Watchful Eye. We got Hemi in the building. What's up, Hemi? We got Kathy Ree. Hey, welcome, Kathy. You got my man Vic in the building. Yo, man. Hold on. Let me get the camera just right, man. I got an announcement to make, y'all. I already told my man Vic, man, I got blessed today, y'all. I had the opportunity to go and do a video at this church today. So I got a phone call, and it was from a man, my man said, shout out to my man said, this guy, I've been knowing him since 92, 93, somewhere around there. We went to high school together. And we went our separate ways. I went to the military, whatever. He did his thing, I did my thing, man. And we ended up living in the same city again, man. So when I was in Gary, Indiana, in high school, moved here, and he moved here. He got married, I'm married, and we ran into each other again, man, at the jewelry store, man. And told him, like, he was like, oh, you got a channel, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hold up. Got my meeting now, hype button, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. hey, Trap Easy. Hey, man, I just got on the phone with my man, too, man. I'll be so hyped, man, talking to them, man. What's going on, Marcus? What's happening, man? All right, so hold up, because I got a special guest today that's coming in, man, and we're going to do our thing today. We're going to be talking about life and watches, collecting. Hey, I see some of y'all in here. What's going on, Ken? Kenny, my man. Some of y'all was just in the John chat, man. That was a good show. He had Tony Woe on there, which Tony Woe did my music. You know what I'm saying? For those you didn't know that. So, if y'all saw the show, y'all know. Tony Woe did my music, man. And actually, little fun fact, and I gave this fun fact before, but the lightning, when you hit a lightning strike, my man Tony Woe fixed me up with that. You feel me? So let's go ahead. I'm gonna make sure my guest. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure this thing last week, it was a struggle, y'all. For whatever reason, I couldn't drop the link. It wouldn't let me drop the link. And I think John had said it was probably because of I had dropped another link in here, and I think that just kind of blew everything out. There go Nisi Pool. Oh, hold up. Yo, Hemi came through, man. Thank you so much, man, for the super chat. This is for DC, not you. Get her some ice cream that fixes everything. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Listen, man, dude. I'm gonna tell you this. I started off when Weez told me that his daughter was about to do YouTube. I was like, all right, cool. What's she gonna be doing? He said, you gotta watch. So I remember her first episode. She was like, she came out, and I'm sitting there looking attentively and like, okay. She was like, this is gonna be fun facts. Thumbs up if you like it. Let me know if you don't. Other than that, I don't care. Point blank, period. Man, dude, I was like, I like it. And I'm a fan. I am a fan. I can't wait till somebody do a fun fact on you. Like, somebody need to do a whole video on you, man, because you out here grinding. I appreciate it, too. I love it. I love it. So, yup, any chance I get. All right, man. I don't know if my guest is in here just yet, but I'm putting this in the chat, guest. So, my guest that's coming up to the stage, you grab that link, my friend, and then we can have a whole conversation about some watches and some other things. Hey, make sure, let's take care of the business then. Make sure you hitting the live. Let them know that we up in this thing making noise. You know what I'm saying? We've got to do that. Got to do that. Oh, man, man, you already know. I got to keep grinding. I got to keep grinding. Especially, listen, it's crazy. I know if me and your dad would have met in Chicago years ago, man, dude, like we just, that whole vibe, man. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. We doing what we doing at the time we supposed to be doing it. So ain't even gonna get into all that. What up, Jerry? What's going on? Mr. Jones. You know what I mean? Hear me in the building. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So I got to bring up, you know what I'm saying, a watch collector like he's unlike any other collector I know, man. And if I'm not mistaken, I think my man got a YouTube channel as well. But I'm just gonna bring him up on the stage, man, because it look like he got somebody with him, man. Let's see who we bringing up to the stage, man. Let me welcome my man,
What's happening? What's happening, family? Yeah, hit that.
Hey, what's going on?
How you
what's
doing,
going on,
man?
brother?
I made it to the big time. I'm up here with Trap Vision. I'm on the most popular channel on YouTube.
Bro, hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Hey, you the man, though.
Huh?
You the man.
I'm trying to be like you, Playboy.
Bro, look, man. We trying to be like this thing together, man. We in this thing together, baby.
Yeah, I look up to you, man. I've been watching you for since we met on the cruise a couple years ago. And this is something I had interest in doing, and I've been watching you. And I said I got to get this started. So it's a slow grind, but I'm gonna make it happen.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, bro. That saying Rome ain't built in a day.
Yeah,
bro. And look, I'm gonna tell you something. We got Weez in the building right now, and I don't know if John in here, man, but like trying to get this thing cracking and started and going up to the top, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard,
and
man.
People think this is easy, but putting the videos together is not easy. You know how many takes I had to do to get them 5 minutes? I had to do like an hour worth of takes just to get that 5 minutes.
Bro, look, I just did a video for a church, man. That's not the first video I was ever had to do, but like that's actually my third video that I did outside of doing for myself. Right. And I have about 2 hours. I got 2 hours worth of feed, and I'm only gonna use 30 minutes of it.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? like I got 2 hours, man. But you know what? I talked to the pastor. I said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna get this as soon as I can, but like we're looking at about 3-4 day process because I got a lot of footage. It's a lot of stuff, and I need to be creative, so I can't focus on none of that." He said, "Hey, hold up." He did just like this. He said, "Hold up. You get it back to me when you get it to me. Here's your money." He paid me for it. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Part of that money that I made today is going into stuff that I, like the vets and cancer research and stuff like that. So a good portion of matter of fact, half of it.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
I got to, man. I got to, man.
Yeah, because we all going through the same thing. We both have family members who are with us that are suffering, and those who passed on. And so I'm with you on that. So anything that we can do to help support, raise money, advertise, whatever it is you need us to do, we're here. I would say my sister's in the building, Kathy. How you doing? I see you out there. We representing for DC. We representing for DC.
Okay. I saw her earlier, man.
Yeah.
Edited 6 hours down to an hour and a half. See, Kathy know what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Kathy know what's happening. Yeah. Okay, so look, check this out, man. This is what we gonna do. Because we're gonna talk about some watches. But before we get into the watches, man, I want you to tell, who is this lovely lady sitting next to you?
Oh, this is my wife right here. This is the one and only Keelay.
Hey, family.
She was with us on that cruise out there. We was having a ball.
Yes.
Had a great time.
It was a surprise for his 50th birthday.
That was my 50th birthday surprise party on that cruise. Had a great time. Sorry we couldn't do it this year, but you know we prepared. My bags is packed for next year already, sitting at the door.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, you gotta get ready. You gotta be ready. You know what I'm saying? Like it's such a treat, man, to be around people and just love that whole atmosphere, man. Because I was just listening to Tony Woe and my sister talk about, you know, like their experience. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you something. She didn't want to get on the cruise. Period. She did not want to go. My wife had to like dang near threaten her to get on the cruise. Like, sis, come on, it's cool, let's go. She said, too much water. I don't want to go. I got anxiety. I got this. And blah, blah, blah.
Sound like my mother-in-law, too much water.
Man, bro, but look, when we got on that cruise, and me and my man Tony Woe, I'm like, me and him talking. He's looking around. He looked at me. He said, bro, this is it. I said, I told you. I was telling you, bro. I said, man, look.
I saw everybody was showing you love. I saw everybody was showing you all that love.
Bro, man, I'll tell you what. It was like God allowing you go into the promised land, bro. Hey, it was so dope, man. I mean, the first time I went, me and my wife walking through, and I'm just sitting here looking like, okay, all right. And I only had a few Invicta watches. I had about 18 watches, but I only had maybe 3, 4 Invicta watches at the time. Man, when I'm telling you, them people was like, oh, what you got on? I said, a Pro Diver. Oh, man, that's dope, man. I got one of them. I was like,
okay.
Dude took off his watch, bro, and put it on my wrist. I was like, what? Where did he do that?
Right.
I was like, bruh. So the same thing that I went through, my man Tony Woe went through, and then they went up with us again on the second cruise. But like that next cruise, like this past cruise, I was able to bring Wifey's family, you know what I'm saying, our uncle and stuff. And we was explaining to them prior to getting on there how it was gonna be, but they didn't really grasp until they got there. You can't even explain. I can sit here and tell people that's coming through, like, man, Invicta Cruise is XYZ. I'm telling you, it's the bomb.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, okay. You have to experience though. I
agree, because I've been on quite a few cruises, but I was afraid to go on an Invicta cruise. I'm like, I'm not going to know what to do. I'm not going to be able to talk to anyone. And I met so many cool people that talked about everything, watches and life. But everybody was just so welcome and fun. And you guys are like a family. And I really enjoyed myself. And I really am looking forward to the next one. I am.
Oh, yeah.
So, sis, do you collect watches yourself?
No.
No.
She has one coming. I finally talked her into getting one, so she has one coming. So yeah,
it's a start.
It's a start. Yeah, but I done got my sister. I got my sister Kathy. I got her 3. I done got my son. I done got him 1, and I got my dad. My dad had 1, and you know, I got another uncle in the family who's a big collector. He has a huge collection. But so I'm just getting started, but I'm on my way.
Oh, he has a lot. You have a lot, so you just get started.
I mean, well,
okay. We're gonna get into that, but I want to hold up. All right, so Jerry Jones just gave us an update. The other day, he was telling his wife had to go into surgery, and she's at home, so she's good to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's heat it up, family. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, man. That is always an awesome thing, man. If you ask God, you know what I'm saying, to bless something or do something, and he come through, because you know what? If you ask me, hey, Trap, I'm about to go have my thumb, you know, surgically removed or whatever the case is, and I'm like, okay, I pray for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take that like nilly-willy, but you know that you can die from surgery. You know what I'm saying? For a simple, like, you can bleed out or you can have some type of something. You know, my grandmother on my mother's side, she passed away, like, she had gangrene in her toe. And this is like, I was a little kid, so they cut her open trying to cut it out. And like, you know, that was a no-no, you know, what they found out later. Don't open somebody up that got cancer, and it spread through her whole body, man. So my grandmother went from being a healthy woman walking around to like bedridden, and then she died like shortly after. You know what I mean? Cancer took over everything. So yeah, man, like, to hear the fact that she made it home, dude, that's it. That's it right there. Didn't you in the building? So you know what? All right, man. You know the question. Hi. and when, where, who got you started? All that. Let's start with what happened. What turned you on to watches, period, bro?
Okay. So I've been a watch guy literally my whole life. I've been into watches since I was a little child. I didn't get into Invicta until a few years ago. I say maybe about 6 years ago, I started collecting, but I've been watching them for a very long time. And so my wife surprised me with my first Invicta, and I got my first Invicta right here in this special case. So right here, get that. This is my first Invicta, the brown S1 Rally Yakuza. Yeah, that's my very first one, and I love that watch. This is a fantastic watch. So that was my first one, and I say probably about a year or two later, I got my second. I got the Russian Diver, that Ghost Bridge, and then about another year later, I got that Sub Aqua Noma 3. And I was with those three for quite some time, and then I started watching the YouTube and started seeing the advertisements for the cruise. So I was like, well, I want to go on this cruise, and went on that cruise, and we started out with I had a limit of 5. I think I came home with 14. So she's my pusher. So,
Bro,
you know.
It was his 50th birthday. He deserved it. Yeah. He deserved it. And more.
Okay. I ain't even gonna say nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. That sounds like a lot of people in the realm of Invicta. It starts with 1, 2, 3, 4 watches, and then it's just like wildfire. Just like it's crazy. So the one watch that you got, like the okay, you had 3. Pull it back up.
These are my first 3. So
those are your first 3.
Yeah, this is my S1 Rally, the Yakuza.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one.
That's my first one. And that's obviously is going to be my favorite because she gave it to me, and it was my very first one. And then, like I said, the second one here, we have the Russian Diver with the Ghost Bridge. That right there, that one right there says something. That's a sporty watch and a dressy watch that kind of does it all for me.
Yes, sir.
And then the Sub Aqua Noma 3.
So those are your first
blue
3
accents in there. Lovely. With that bracelet, you gotta love it.
Those
are my 3. Those are my first 3. So those are the ones that mean the most because my lovely wife gave those to me.
Hey, and I can tell, look at she ain't stopped smiling since she been on here.
Yeah. So now, like I said, I've been in the watches for a long time. So I have about 50 other watches. We talking
right.
Kenneth Coles, Guess, Fossils, Diesels, all those. So, but I've always been watching the Invictas. I was like, I got to get me an Invicta. So
let me ask you this, because we just had Steve the Watch Corner on here, and he collects Invicta as well, but like he comes like he's a hybrid collector, and what I mean by that is like he has so many other brands. I think his favorite is Seiko, but they jumping off like Zenea. And you ever heard of Zenea watches? So he collects like the Zenea. He has one with Meteorite, which I think is dope. Man, I would like to get that watch on a Stingray strap. But how do you feel about doing micro brands? Would you collect micro brands, or are you just primarily Invicta right now?
Oh, no. I'm into anything that is unique, good material, and I'm really not a price person. So it doesn't have to be a real expensive watch. It just has to be very unique looking. I like complicated dials, and I like as long as the material and the quality is good. I'll wear anything. Now I've been primarily Invicta for the last year, but yeah, I'm into anything that is unique, that stands out. And as long as it's good quality, I have no problem wearing any brand.
Hey, Simplay said, I love how you have a Vanna White passing you watches, and she don't even have her own yet. Supporting her collector.
That's right. Yes. That's right. You gotta have somebody on your side watching your back.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Like, so okay. sis, from your perspective, you know, you've seen this love for watches and stuff like that. Like, how do you feel about this overall, like the family overall?
I love the Invicta family. I've never experienced anything like this. Like, I'm thinking, oh, it's just a watch. And then he tells me, oh, I'm watching these YouTube videos. Oh, I reached out to this person. Oh, this person talks about him. Oh, they have this website. And I'm like, oh, and then he goes online and orders them. And he's talking to the people in
Shop HQ.
Shop HQ. And I'm like, oh, they actually know each other's name and everyone's talking to everyone. And then when I went on a cruise, I was like, everybody knows each other. Like, they're talking. And I'm like, well, we're going to be, you know, the newbies. No one's going to, you know, really say anything to us. But he was gone. I'm talking to other guys. And I met with John the Phone Guy and Matt Simone. And I met you guys. And I'm just like, everybody, and Chrissy, everyone was so cool and so welcoming. Even though I didn't have a watch and I wasn't a collector, I'm like, these guys are really like family. Like, you know, you guys talking about your watch and talking about this watch and then the stories behind the watches. That was just a beautiful thing to me. And I'm like, because at first I didn't want to go. I was going to send him with, you know, with his dad or what, you know, I'm like, I'm not going to know what to talk about. But then once I went, I'm like, oh, I'm ready for next year. And then COVID hit. But, I was ready to go. Yeah. So, but I like, it's a healthy collection. I mean, it's a healthy habit.
It's a healthy habit. Yes. There's a whole lot of things I could be spending money on.
Like cars. If you don't want to collect cars. So.
Right. You know, we talked about that. I heard my wife say once before, she said, if that's all my husband is doing is collecting watches and he ain't running the street, spending his money in the clubs and going to strip clubs and all this other stuff, she was like, he can have a watch.
Like, 15 he did. So yeah.
I'm up to about 40 now. So within the year, I have 40 within the year.
Okay, so in a year, you got 40 watches in a year. Woo. Man, you've been busy. You've been busy, man. Like, and I'll get into
once every 2 weeks or less, we get a box.
Yeah, I like to see those packages coming in the mail, man.
But you know what's crazy is wifey, she wasn't a watch collector, so to speak. Like, if I bought her a pair of Air Maxes or a Coach Purse or Michael Kors, she's happy. You know, I'm like, she cool. But like, I bought her watches, man. I was buying her watches. She'd be like, oh, that's cute. And go put it up in a case somewhere and it just sit there.
Yeah. Oh, I learned my lesson a long time ago. Just don't even bring a watch in the house. I tried, but, you know, so for years and years, I was like, well, I'm not going to waste my money. But now she's ready for one now.
I one for my birthday. So, yes, I do want
So I have it coming. I had one coming.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's where it's at right there. So your one is gonna turn into 2, is gonna turn into 10, and then like, and if you're gonna be around, okay, so you know John and Smitten, man, they're the biggest enablers in the game. Don't let.
Oh yeah, listen. His wife told me about all her collection, and I was like, oh wow, so, yeah.
See, and they call me Yoda. They say I'm like the Yoda of enablers. And I'm like, I'm homeless in comparison to some of these people in here that's in here right now. Godfather, Vic. And then for Vic to be such, like Vic in comparison, me and Vic, and I'll say John too. John's been collecting, man. But like when you put people in a fray like Muhammad and Godfather, these are the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, these are OGs of watch collecting. So we're kind of newbies. Like, you know what I'm saying, so to speak.
Yeah.
But Vic came in with such fire. This dude was, man, he had to have like 2 or 3 magnums a week. Like, they were just coming. And then I don't know where they came up with this. Like, Trapper's the biggest enabler. He's the Yoda of, they call me Yoda Vision. Yeah. I said, y'all need to stop it. I think it's funny.
You're innocent.
I'm innocent, man. Like, they tripping. They ain't tripping. I'm not having it.
Channel. So you got your channel, you out there promoting it. So, you know, when I'm not thinking about watches, I turn on the TV and I see Trap. I say, oh, let me go see what's new. And here I go. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah.
Man, hey, but you know what I want to talk about, I want to take it back. And I know 2020 was a hard year for you.
Very.
Like for anybody.
Yeah.
You know,
very hard year.
Man, bro, again, man, my heart goes out to you, man. I was praying. I still pray for you, bro. Like, I still pray for you. I like some of the stuff you put on Facebook, the kind words you had to say about your pops, bro. Like, that right there, man. Here's the deal. Because I got a picture of my pops over here. Last week, we we talked, and I still, if you see, hold up, I guess it's over here. I still have the colon cancer sign up for because we're still in this month. And wifey literally just got her shirt in today, you know, about, you know, colon cancer, and it's geared towards her dad and stuff. And we both had an emotional video, this last video, the last live when I got off of it.
Yeah, I was watching.
I'm talking about that tore me up. You know, I did everything I possibly could. I'm sitting here trying to concentrate and focus, man, but my heart was heavy. I think about like when I saw it on Facebook with you and your father, it hit me again, man. I was like, because as a son, I understand how you feel, but dude, you inspired me regardless of what you was like, and you know the message you sent me. Yeah. You inspired me, man. Like, you literally pulled me up, bro, because I felt my heart was broke for you. But like, it was the stuff you were saying about your father, man. Like, if you don't mind, like, let people know, what type of man was your dad?
Oh, I can't even put into words really to tell you what kind of man he was. His name was Alfred Austin. And when I say he was the realest person you will ever meet, he told you how it is, was, and going to be all the time. He told you the truth. He didn't care if you wanted to hear it or not, but you respected him for it. And that's how I try to take those things from him, where I always want to shoot it straight with people. I tell people exactly how I feel. I don't sugarcoat my words, you know, because you need to hear the truth from people, you know, and, you know, that's just how he was. He took care of everybody. My father was a mortician. So he took care of the whole family. When I say, you know, when anyone in the family passed away, Pops was the one that took care of him. And I always asked him, how can you do that? How can you go into these rooms and work on family members? And, you know, he said, well, you know, I have to put on my work hat and I get the job done, and then I grieve later, you know. And I mean, he's touched
so many
sisters, cousins, his own children, you know, family, close family and friends, but he always was a professional about everything that he did. And that's what I took away from him, that you put out good work no matter what. And that's just how I try to live my life. And, you know, and like I said, he always wanted you to know the truth, whether it hurt your feelings or not. But like I said, later on, you realized that everything he said to you was out of love, and it made sense. And you was happy that he gave it to you that way. Because a lot of people, you know, they want to tiptoe around you, and they want to spare your feelings, and you really don't get the truth. You know, they always want to sugarcoat things, but that's not how he was. And he really was, he shot straight from the hip.
But
all
he told
the time.
You he loved you afterwards.
And he told you he loved you afterwards. Yeah. So I'm actually holding his watch. This is watch that he had. This was his Invicta. I think this might have been his, this was his third one. So, you know, this is the one that I keep in my case, you know, and to be honest with you, I haven't taken this out the case until today. Because I wanted to showcase it here today, because I saw what you talking about the other day about your dad and your watch, and how you told me how the time on the watch stopped at the moment. And I almost had to cut the computer off when you said that, because I was in here, I couldn't even keep myself together after that. So your strength, like I said, the things that you do and your wife do, and the things that you guys promote, you know, I salute you, because you guys are a real role model for me, and everything that I'm trying to do.
Well, you know what? I like doing these shows. I like having people on, man. And one thing I will say, that anybody that's a content creator in this camp, man. So we got DQ experience, man. We got John the Phone Guy. Tony Woe, he has Real Rapper Wednesdays. He do it every once in a while. I know he's busy, but like, I used to watch his shows, bro, and they used to get me going, man. Just a word to hear, bro. What you seeing right now, and what you hearing, like, you giving me these flowers while I'm alive, I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna give them right back to you, man, because, dude, it's not easy, man. Like, you literally had to take care of your father, somebody that took care I love that, shooting from the hip and stuff like that. And it seems like the look on your wife's face that she loved Pops, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I look at I pay attention to so much stuff, man. I look how people respond. I look how, because you can tell when somebody fake, when somebody's like, I'm just telling you, man. And you guys have been real. Juan, I think you're an amazing guy. But your dad, just the way that you carry yourself right now, I want to thank your pops for putting that in you, instilling that in you, because I could tell you're a good husband to your wife.
Absolutely.
You thank your dad for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can thank your dad for that, bro, because your wife, like I said, has not stopped smiling since this shit started.
His dad and I had a relationship that was no other. We shared some jokes that just in memories and times, and his dad just being the guy he was. When I lost my mom, he took care of my mom. But in doing so, he had me remember the good times and not just dwell on the sad, but he helped me realize she raised me to be the woman that I am. And because of her, I am. And I thanked him for that, for his care and his concern and just how loving he was during the process.
Yeah. Anytime that something bad was going on in the family, or a sad moment, or a upsetting time, you could count on Pops to come in and tell you some inappropriate joke and get everybody laughing, and you was just happy that he said it, because it just took the atmosphere into a better place. Hey, and they go my stepmom just stepped in there. Sabrina Taylor, how you doing? That's his wife.
Welcome, Miss Taylor. Hey, man, this is family. So, I'm curious now, like, you guys, how long you guys been married?
We've been married 12 years. We've been together 21.
August 13th.
Okay. Yeah. So, you come on now. You can't leave us in suspense, man. How did this start? You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow. You want me to really tell do you want me?
Well, let's just say this. She came in my job one day with her mother, and they had been in a few times, and she caught my eye, but at the moment I thought they were together.
He thought my mom and I were dating because we always held hands wherever we went.
So, I just played the background. So one day they were in there and they was looking around and shopping. I worked in a clothing store. So they were in there shopping. And she said, "Mom, come take a look at this." I said, "Mom, okay. Hey, how you doing? My name is." And it went from there.
And I'm like, he's trying to be slick. I don't think so. My mom was like, "I like him. I think he's a really nice guy. You should talk to him."
So I started giving her mother free stuff.
Oh, okay. I see you. I see what you did. You see it. Okay, I see
it on in there. Yeah.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history. Yeah.
Hey, so my man got game. My man
got
serious game.
But all honesty and straight up, she's the best thing that ever happened to me. The best decision I ever made in my life.
Wow.
And, this is my safe harbor right here. So.
Hey, man, look. Trap don't be crying on the show, man. Don't be crying. Hey, let's take it easy. No, that is amazing, man. I was just telling wifey, man, it's good having a spouse, man, that supports you and somebody that you can love. And I had a conversation with a young man at my job the other day. It's just me being who I am. Okay. He's young. I think he's like 26, and he made a comment about his wife. And it wasn't a good comment. And I said, "So you talking about your wife like that? She's not here to defend herself?" I said, "And she shouldn't have to defend herself. You're her husband." Yeah. He said, "Well, she know what's up." I was like, "Well, what's the point of you being married then, man? If you're going to sit here and talk bad about your wife in front of yourself, don't try to show out in front of me, because I'm the wrong person, because I'm going to give you what's happening." Right. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Well, why do you care?" I said, "Because that's your wife. You may as well have just kept her as your girlfriend if you're going to be in here disrespect." You take that conversation over to the left, young man. I said, "Don't do it in front of me." He looked like, "Oh crap!" And the people laughing. I didn't do it for that type of response, but I'm like, "You're not gonna do it." I mean, because you don't understand the gravity of having a wife.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, and I hear people do this as a disclaimer. I'm not. In the Bible, it says, "Husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church." And how much did he love the church? According to the Bible, he came from glory came down here and let us touch him with our grimy little hands and put him up on the cross. He allowed this to happen. And he said, this is how much I love you. And I'm going to give you my life. And I'm going to show you how to live through all of your own mistakes. So I got to love my wife as much as that. And you're not about to sit in my face and talk bad about your wife. I mean, I can't. I won't do it. You know.
And it's not gonna fly with our friends. I have a disclaimer. All my friends and family, they have a thing and a hashtag they've made up called Team Juan. So I can't say anything. He's done anything wrong. He never said anything wrong. It's always me. It's Team Juan. So everybody loves Juan. Everybody loves Juan, including me.
And I grew up in a household of women. I mean, I had my dad, but I grew up in a household of women. I have pretty much all sisters. I have a couple brothers, but most of my family are women. So I'm very protective of all the women in my family. And so, you know, and my sister is in here, and as much as my wife takes care of me, my sister is the reason why I have the outlook and the care for people that I have. She's the one who raised me and taught me how to be a man. You know, it's very strange when I tell people I got respect in my neighborhood because of my sister. You know, so, you know, she was the one who was there to teach me how to be the person that I am, you know, growing up. So, you know, I have a lot of, so I'm very protective of all the women in my family. And you can say what you want to say about me.
Where you from originally?
Washington, D.C.
What, you originally from, okay.
Yeah, I'm originally, we originally from D.C. Oh, yeah. So we all from D.C. Yeah, we all from D.C. South Beach? Yeah, how about that?
Hey, you know what?
No problems. No.
So, but you know, my wife is you know, she's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I do my best to make every day like our first date. You know, that's how I think about it, because I don't want her to get tired of me. You know, I always knew she was the one for me, but I had to make sure I was the one for her before we got started. So.
Okay. Hey, y'all better listen to this. That's game right there. He just gave it for free. He just gave the game away for free. Hold up.
But we also want people to know it's work. It's a partnership. It's not all roses. Sometimes we'll have disagreements, and it's okay to disagree. You shouldn't be arguing, though. You can agree, disagree, or just sit down and talk. We talk a lot.
Yeah.
So just be understanding and don't just talk to someone. Actually hear, and don't just listen, but hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
It makes a difference.
Kathy said he's the best brother ever.
Oh, love you, sis.
That is dope, man. And so, how many sisters do you have, bro?
Oh wow. 1, 2, 4 sisters.
4 sisters. And then, okay, all right, okay. I was sitting, you know what? I like to hear people's backstories, man. I was sitting here like, okay, I had my dad, but like it was like overrun by women. So I had my sister, my aunt, my girl, everybody was kind of tight knit. And my dad, it was crazy. My dad would always take a position in this chair and he'd sit down and won't say nothing else. Just he'd sit there and chill. As long as the TV going, he good to go. If the TV ain't going, he'd take his cowboy hat, put it over his head, and just sit there and go to sleep. And the women would just be cackling and doing all this, that, and the other, man. So I understand the whole dynamic of, because my sister was 13 years older than me. You know what I mean? So like, I never forget, I was on the south side of Chicago, and this dude named Alfonso, man, took my Air Force. That was the first flights. I had some flights. They were the Pippin style, because they had the blue and pink in it.
Right.
I'm walking to my first pair because, fun fact, your boy used to wear buddies, man. XJ900s, Pro Wings, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I was wearing.
We all with that.
You know. But
bottom shelf in the grocery store.
So I'm not alone. All right, cool. But I walked out, and Alfonso saw me, put a knife up to my neck. He said, "Come out them shoes." And I came up out those shoes. I walked to school with my socks, and it was cold outside. Got them glad it wasn't no snow out there. And I came back home, and my sister was like, "Where your shoes at?" I said, "Dude took them." She said, "What dude?" I said, "Guy, he's supposed to be in high school, but he be hanging out on the corner." My sister came, she took me to school the next day, drove, and I said, that's him right there. I never knew how gangster my sister was to that day. She got out the car with a 9mm. She was like, clink, clink.
Oh, whoa.
I was like, you sing in the choir. You be praising God on it like a weekly basis.
That's Kathy.
Where'd you get a gun from, man? She said, if you ever look at my brother again, if you say something to him, she said, made him come up out my shoes right then and there. But I was sitting there like, I get in the car, and she said, you hungry? I was like, yeah. She took me to Denny's. Right now, I was shook. I was shook. Like, and she didn't even let me go to school that day. She was like, we got your shoes back. She took me to Denny's. We had some pancakes. I came back home. And I love my sister though. I loved my sister. She passed away in 99 from lupus. But when I say that girl she was it, man. Man, she was it. I wish she would have been alive to meet Tamika. I know she'd have loved Tamika. She would have loved her. Hold on, let me see who okay, we got Be the Difference. She in here, my girl Joy. Come on, is in here. Kathy, of course, the sister. Always been. I was the bad seed. She said she was the bad seed. Hey, you know what? But that's just, you love your family. You love your family.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So we got to know a little bit about your background and family and stuff like that. Now, I'm going to put this in your court. So we got this thing called verses, right?
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Oh, I heard about it.
What you got? You got something over there? What you looking at?
I got a little something waiting over here. I got a little
what you want to do then? What you want to do then? We can do this right now. We can do this right now. What you got? You got 5 watches? You got 5 watches?
Oh, yeah, I got 5.
Oh, bro, I challenge you then. I'm gonna challenge you live. This one even scheduled, bro.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go first.
You gonna let me go first? Okay.
I'm gonna let you go first. This your show. This your show.
All right, hold up. Okay, we gonna do this thing. We gonna do this thing. So the first piece I'm gonna put out, man. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
All right, man. All right, the first piece we gonna put out. Bam! Look at that boy right there, man. Sabakwa #1. I got you faded right there on that skeletonized dial. You know what I'm saying?
You know I love those complicated dials. Yeah.
I know what it is, boy. What you talking about? What you got there for me?
All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna hit you with this 52mm Jason Taylor carbon fiber with that royal blue, with those gold pillars. Yeah, with that cable going around there. How about that?
Ooh, okay.
You know, and you see what I got on, right? So you know it's matching. You know I got the coordinate. I got the coordinate.
Got to coordinate.
Got the coordinate.
Okay.
So where were we at?
All right, so you know I got to go with one of my hometowns, one of my loves, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorite pieces in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we talking about since we going blue, I'm gonna have to hit you with that booyah.
That's the blue label.
Oh, that blue label, I had to come out with that, boy. I had to get you, nephew.
Okay. All right. Well, let me see what I got here. We're gonna go with, I'm gonna stick in my blue family, and I got what I got here. Okay, I got my, whoa, what do I got here? Okay. Here we go. This is a cruise watch for you.
Oh. Somebody hit below the belt.
56mm Grand Sub Aqua Noma 3. Look at that crown, that protector.
Okay.
There you go, that band.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I like my silicone band. I like my strap, my silicone bands and straps. They're more comfortable for me to wear. I have a lot of bracelets, but I prefer the silicone bands. I know, some people say, oh, you know, it's bringing the value down, but for me, that's what I like. So,
bruh, before I show my next watch, let me tell you something. The silicone band is so comfortable, man. And we collect, you know, everybody collects different though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody, if you like silicone, bro, and I know you got heat in your collection, bro. I've seen your pieces.
I got a little something.
So since we on the Sabakwa Noma 3s, man, I'm going ahead and pull out my John the Phone Guy special with the meteorite dial with the white silicone, you know what I'm saying? I had to go old school on you real quick, you feel me? I had to go old school on you, you know.
I gotta get one of those meteorites. I gotta get me a meteorite. Got to.
Hey, I promise you do, bro.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna bring you something a little unique, something that most people don't see too often.
Okay.
We're gonna go with my lefty Russian diver, white with the rose tone and the camo. Gotta love it for all you for all my military folk out there.
I was just about to say that a nod to the military.
Look at that, look at that back, look at that case back with the dog tags on there. So that's a shout out to all my vets out there. Thank you for your service.
Okay, all right. So we hitting below the belt, man. So I got to hit you, man. Seeing that, you know, just a nod because you like silicone bands. And I know my man Rico in here, you know what I'm saying? I know people like some stuff, you know what I mean? And they was talking about this watch early on John's show, but I had to hit you with something real colorful, like, you know what I'm saying? Get that good puppy in that bad boy, you know what I'm saying? Get the
puppy, you got the puppy on me.
I got the puppy on him, you know what I mean? Hold up. Look at the keepers, you know.
Yeah, I love it.
Got that furnace blue going, so, you know, a little something.
Okay, all right. So now I got, let's see here. S1 Rally, triple time. The car, rose tone with the brown silicone strap. This is what I'm talking about. I love these. I love this case. Kind of a rectangle shape.
Right,
you know,
right.
This is very unique. It's not your typical case design. So this is going to get you noticed. You know, this is kind of watch to get you noticed. Look how thick that is there.
I don't think I was ready for that, bro.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I don't think I was ready for that one, bro. Ooh, hold up. Let me see. Hold on.
You gotta open up a new case on me.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Nah, I don't want to do that one right there. I don't want to do that one, man. All right, bro. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go ahead and hit you with some old heritage type stuff, man. I'm into cake backs, right? And I'm into large. I'm into different. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to go ahead and hit you with that Century right there. I'm gonna have to go ahead and hit you. But this is his greatest feature, man. Since we nod to soldiers right there, man. Got that Spartan on there. You know what I'm saying? Automatic.
Wow. Now, I've never seen that watch before. That one right there, I've never seen that watch before. That's a beautiful watch. That's a beautiful piece you got there. So what I'm gonna do with you is I'm gonna bring you out my X-Wing with the green and gold dial. You know, and I also I matched this up with some jade beads. You know, look at that. That's a classic watch right there. That X-Wing, that's a classy watch. I don't care what you say. And I think that green is the best color that they make that in. I really love that. All right.
Oh, let me see. That was 5 money. That was 5. Was that 5? That was 5.
That's 5? Right.
I think that was 5. Let me see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Oh no, I think it's one more. We got one more.
We got one more? Okay.
We got one more. We got one more.
Well,
yeah, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got one more. We got one more.
Okay.
All right. So, my next one, man. See, I got my case right here, man. I ain't even gonna dig into the other case, bro. Because, like I said, I wasn't even trying to do this, but you know, I'm about to hit you with that Vic style. I'm about to hit you with that Vic. So I had to hit you with the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at that right there, that young graffiti. You know what I mean? Had to bust out with the cable, with the
Lord.
multicolors.
Oh Lord.
And you see,
And that,
hey, you see it.
that is my favorite. The Magnums are my favorite watch. I gotta tell you, the Magnums are my favorite watch. So I'm going to bring out while Vanna is helping me out. It is okay. While she's doing what she's doing, I'm gonna bring you the one I had on my wrist. This is my Pro Diver 52 millimeter international dial. This was another cruise watch.
I almost bought that.
Yeah, this one here caught my eye, and I had to have it. So I love these. I love this color scheme, and that's what I got. This is the one I'm wearing today, as a matter of fact. I had to pull that off the wrist.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I'm looking at the chat. They said that you got me. They said you got me. But man, Juan came in here. He was not playing, man. He was not playing.
I had to do my homework. I had to do my homework because I know who I was coming to see.
Hey man, I couldn't have lost to a better man.
I can't come in here slouching, but hey, but like I said, I look up to you, and all I'm trying to do is just represent this community well. You know, I talk about it every chance I get, and you know, people when I'm out and about, you know, people see my wrist, I tell them, Invicta, this, check it out, and I tell them where to go, you know, where to go shop. I shout out the shop HQs and the Invicta stores and all the places. And I shout you out. I tell people, if you want to know about it, you know, these are the people you go look at. John, the phone guy, they give you all the technical aspects of it. And I'm not a real big technical person now. I just like what I like. But I steer people into the direction of the people who have the knowledge and to give you, you know, all the good information about these watches, and I'm just happy to be accepted in this family.
Hey man, look, man, bro, that's the thing. That's the thing about this whole family thing is, I can remember when I first started watching Evine. It was Evine, and I was looking at some of the chats, and I thought it was so dope to be able to go on YouTube and just like talk to other people that collect watches. I thought that was like the best concept ever. And then they went on to having, what was it, lunchtime with RJ or something like that, and he'd come on at 12 on like a Tuesday, and he's on there for an hour and like literally answering questions, and like it was so engaging. And I was like, this is dope. But then I was talking to the people, and that's when I found out that, you know, how much John knew about watches. And then I was talking to other people in the Invicta Holics, and you know, like, and it just spiraled into this whole atmosphere. And I'm like, this is, man, it was the craziest thing I've ever experienced. And yes. Huh? Watch out of a box. Oh, okay. So they're asking, you made a watch out of a box. You made some type of watch or something out of a box.
Out of a box? Oh, yeah. Oh, I made my clock.
Your clock.
I made my clock. Yeah, bring that on through for me. Oh, by the way, tell you what came in the mail today. This is what came in the mail today.
Oh yeah. Hey, Tony Wong just had one of those.
Yeah, this was it. This came in the mail today, and my wife is going to get the case. So now that be truthful, that wasn't my idea. I did see somebody do that, and I wanted to do it, and
he is working Vanna hard.
Vanna got to get a raise. She got to get a raise. So yeah, this is what I made. You know, I drilled the hole in there, put the internals in, glued on the numbers. Very simple, but you know, it meant something to me because I made it, and it's very, you know, and it's very unique and everything. So
hold on, man. Let me get you a solo shot.
Yeah.
Let them see that.
Yeah.
That's dope, bro.
My little one slot. And I got my uncle, he made one too. I think he took one of his I think he took his 6-slot case and made one as well. And then, you know, my wife, she also gave me one. I got a wall clock. It's not the one behind me, but it's in another room. But she gave me one for a gift not too long ago. So yeah, I'm trying my best to represent this community well.
Man, you're doing a good job, man. So talk to me about what inspired you to do your own videos, bro.
Well, it's something that I've been interested in, and not even just watching, to be truthful with you. So you changed your channel you changed the title to just the lifestyle, because you said you wanted to encompass more than just, you know, just the watch itself, but about the community and the love. So I'm actually in the process of doing that myself. I want to do more than just watches. I'm a tech head, and I mean, I have everything that you could possibly, I'm one of those, what they call a first adopter. So the moment something comes out, I got to get the first generation, whether it works or not. I'm one of them people. So, you know, I'm that guy. So I have a lot of things, you know, I'm into electronics real heavy and things like that. So I've always wanted to do reviews. And so I started with the watches. So that's just where I'm at right now. I just wanted to get my hands wet with that. And I'm going to branch out into some other things later on. But this is my love at the moment. So I really wanted to get on that. And like I said, watching you and John and you know, and other folks on here, 757s and all of them, I really, and Flossin, y'all guys really inspired me to do what I'm doing. So I just want to make sure that I promote this well, and it's deserving of these promotions, because, you know, it's a good quality, the prices are fantastic, the community is fantastic, and, you know, what more can you ask for?
Hey, man, I just want to give a shout out to the information man. Hey, bro, listen, yeah, I saw Meet and I had it on there, and I got me one now. So like, and they like to take stuff from me, man. They took my background. He got a video coming up where he took my shirt and everything, man. So I took his hype button.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
But just want to thank Information Man for doing that, man, doing that super chat. You know what? One thing that you'll find in doing this, bro, you got my full support, man, and everybody that stand behind me, man, they would definitely support whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because this community, man, I think it's probably one of the most slept on communities out there.
Okay.
I mean, I will say that this is one of the most slept on communities out there, man. I've watched there's a community of van people. That's all they do is they travel the world, or, you know, the states, countrysides in their vans. They live out of their vans, and they have millions of people following their journey. Right. And that is great. And I'm not taking nothing from them, but I'm like, dude, some of these people, and I've seen some of them, they have Invicta watches. So I'm like, that's crazy. Even though you have a different type of content, you have something that we know about. Exactly. You know, and we're just like, I was listening to John's show earlier, man, and they were talking about like being engaged with people and how real people are, and they invite you in. And I feel like sometimes people are missing out on the biggest things. They are missing out, man, because I believe that if they would have had some of the love that we have for each other last year, going through 2020, some people would have been better off.
Yeah. So you said something. One of your videos was titled "It All Started from a Watch," I believe. Yeah. That's what you said, and that speaks volume, because when we got off the cruise, we went to the mall, because the mall was having the sale, you know, to buy 2 get 4 free or whatever. So we went to the mall, and while I'm inside shopping, my wife is outside with the bags, and I think she's the one who introduced me to John, the phone guy, and his wife, and Simone. And so when I came back outside, they were family. They were already family. You know, I had to come out and get permission to get in the conversation. They were out there just having a ball. So, you know, I got all the information, and he told me he had a YouTube thing, and that's how I got on the YouTube, and then I found you on YouTube, and I was like, because when I saw you on the cruise, and I said he is somebody, because everybody is just gathering around him. I need to find out who this guy is, because they just love him, and so now I see why, and rightfully so.
Bro, this has been like, I couldn't ask for a better experience. I like, for real, bro, because like I got on a cruise. You get on there after experiencing the first one, and you want to go find that person that you ran into last cruise. And I'm searching. I'm like, okay. And it's funny, just as much as I'm searching for other people searching for me, and I'm trying to get. I'm like, okay, I'm looking and focusing. Where is he at? I don't know his name, but we hung out last cruise, and it's like, hey, Trap. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And eventually you run into those people, and it's like the best. It's almost like if you have an animal, a dog or something, and you come home and your dog has been missing you all day, not calling people animals, but like that is the best feeling when you reunite with somebody that you met that has such an impact on your life. That's one thing I love about this family that I feel that the entire watch community is missing out on.
Right.
Yeah, you can go and spend $30,000 on a watch. If you trying to invest to do something, I mean, have at it.
Yeah.
But you're missing out on this.
Right.
On this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is
the value. The value is not the watches. The value is the community right now. That's where the value is right now. And the value is community, because just even if we weren't doing, even if I wasn't a collector, let's just say I went on a cruise, I had one watch, but I met 15 people, that's more important than having 15 watches. I met 15 people, and that right there is more important than anything, and you using your platform, you talking about watches, but then you segue into other things with your cancer fights and your donations and everything. And that just makes it all,
bro,
worthwhile.
I'm telling you,
and my sister said she wants to go on the cruise. We going. Oh, we going.
Come on, sis.
We going.
You got to come on with it, man. Like, you got to come on.
Yeah.
I promise. And it doesn't require a watch at all. It don't require all you need to do is just show up. And we'll take it from there. Godfather said, I kept following him on the cruise. Man, Godfather was taking pictures everywhere, upside down. Like, dude, I was coming off the side of the ship, man, just to get the fresh air, and he taking pictures. I'm like, where was he at? It wasn't nobody out there.
Hey, Travis, I didn't want to look like a stalker, but I said, there you go. So let me go that way, because obviously something good is going to happen wherever he's at. So I made sure I was there too.
Bro, let me see. All right, Sherry Robinson says, Kathy, family trip.
That's my other sister.
Hey, Sherry. Sherry, I'm telling you, come on to this cruise with us. When we have these pop-up events, come on to the look. And that's another thing too, man, is the pop-up. Have you been to a pop-up event?
I haven't had a chance to go to the pop-up event. Not yet. The ones that you guys had here, I wasn't able to attend. And then with the COVID, they shut down all the stores and things. So I wasn't able to go.
Right. Bro, I can tell you this. You definitely got to go to one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely got to go. Yeah. I mean, it's fun. It's cool, man. And you don't necessarily have to buy a watch, man, but it's just you're meeting up with the other collectors. You get to meet some of those collectors that
brotherhood.
You see them talking.
Yeah, the brotherhood and sisterhood. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Somebody saying they got a passport application. Oh, that's Steve. That's Steve. Yeah, okay. So me not saying you gotta support a dope supportive family. Okay, yeah. So wifey dropped his link. Hey guys, he does have a YouTube channel. And you said you're gonna make a segue into like just some other stuff that you like. Is it gonna be like tech talk and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, well, I'm going to keep the Watch Me Now, Confessions of a Watchaholic, but then I'm also going to do technology, cell phones, TVs, waffle makers, anything that's technology based. I'm going to do my reviews and give you a real review on how it works day to day, real life. I'm not, you know, I don't want to talk about all the technical stuff behind it and gigabytes and wattage. I want to tell you, does it work or not? And that's really where I'm going with that. I want to give you the straight up, should you buy or should you let it fly?
Okay, so have you seen, okay, you know about that chip from China that we're missing out on, right? You heard about that?
What is it?
It's a microchip. It's a microprocessing chip that is really plaguing the car industry right now. So Chevy, Ford, Toyota, all of these guys are hurting right now because there's a chip that pretty much controls the fuel regulation. It controls the on some vehicles power brakes and power steering. Then in other stuff, what was it? The infotainment center. Center. But then when you get into like the Kenmore refrigerators and stuff like that, this chip also works in those. So those chips, the refrigerators that have the TVs in them and all that other technology, they're missing a chip. It's a chip missing, bro. So GM has been scheduled. Like right now, they're saying that they're about to miss out on $2.1 billion in sales, bro. Like, cause they got the cars made, but it's sitting there.
They can't get it over here.
They can no. We were heavily relying on this chip, bro. And that the crazy thing about that chip is it not only does it support our cars, but some of those plants that make stuff, you know, like their machines and stuff like that. I don't know if it affects the watch world, but I know it affects chips and some other stuff that they're making. So yeah, bro, like right now, that's something that I think more people should know about, man. Because like that's something that you could talk about, bro. Like because the tech that you like, some of that stuff is ran by this chip.
Okay.
Water break.
All right. I'm gonna have to do some research on that and see what's going on with that. Yeah, good info.
Hey, I would love to see like when you making that transition. Actually, I mean, it's not a transition, really. I guess you just got to add it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add it. Yeah, I'm just gonna add it. So yeah, but this is something that's I'm my family's IT guy. Be proof of what you saw. I've been doing this for a long time. It's just the point now. I want to. I guess COVID being in the house makes you try to figure out new things to do to entertain yourself. So, you know, I have the knowledge. Why not give it to people? And, you know, and a lot of folks, you know, you buy things and you wish you never bought it. Well, I'm that guy that bought it first. So I'm going to tell you not to go out there and get it. So.
I think, you know what, that's it. I'm like that right now, man. I'm working on putting out a episode for, like I was saying, Bringing That Heat Thursday, which kind of turned into verses. But I really want to go back into the watches segment, man. So I'm going to show you guys something. And this is, look, I'm going to just keep it 100 with y'all. This is what I was calling my grill piece right here, because it's an Army watch, right?
Yeah.
I had sent this information over to Invicta saying, hey, I just now noticed I've had this watch for over a year and a half. And the ink on the numbers, if you can see, it starts to rub off.
Okay.
And if you get like even closer, it's actually peeling. It's actually so the digitized camo is actually peeling. So I wrote them and said, hey, I'm having a problem on my watch. How do you fix this problem? Can I send this back to you? And you put like, I wanted them to put like hydroplating on it. You know what I'm saying? Like some, like, can you, because obviously I want the watch, you know, but the thing I felt they didn't respond to me. Victor Ryan actually reached out to me. I sent them pictures. I haven't heard anything back. This the thing though that bothers me is I'll tell people don't buy that one. I mean, they still have it for sale, but it's gonna mean I've only worn that watch maybe 12 times since I've had it, you know, and regardless of the fact, it should not be peeling.
Right.
They have the technology for that, because this right here, this is one of the first watches I've ever had. Wifey bought me this one. I wore this watch every day. I wore this watch out, and as you can see, the numbers are still on there.
Yeah.
It's no problem whatsoever.
And there's nothing wrong. And there's nothing wrong with giving that info. So Invicta shouldn't be mad at you because you're telling people not to get this particular watch, because that's helping them be truthful. Because the more people that buy this watch and it's defective, their stock drops, their reputation drops. So you want to make sure that they know that they need to do some fixing. So the quality of the watch that's coming out, and when the public gets it, that they're happy about it. Because if that was my first watch that I bought and it did that, I probably wouldn't go buy another one.
Oh, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So you're doing them a service by doing that. So and that's what I'm trying to do. You know, it things that I go out and I buy and I say, well, this really doesn't work in real life. And so I'm gonna let people know, don't get this. This is not really gonna work. So, you know, I'm saving people some money and teaching, and hopefully that will make the retailers and the people who make the things, you know, put out better work, you know. So yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good look.
So yeah, and that's where I am right now with you know, with the watches, man, because I do have, man, I have so many different styles and watches, man. Like, for example, you showed your S1. This is actually my first S1. So okay. Got me this one. And I kept it on a leather strap. I'm actually thinking about getting the Stingray. Okay. I think the watch corner. And you know one thing, man, Juan, you know one thing about being in this community is you learn so many different things, man, or you get like access to, for example, like Bees by Gonzo, or my man, you know what I'm saying? Like I got one of a kind Rose, and then I got Waverly Manley. That's what these are right here.
Okay.
You get hooked up with so many different people. You get jewelry, you get straps. I got hooked up with his name is PK Horology. If like he's a brilliant guy, he's real humble. But I talked to him on Instagram, and he can pretty much repair watches. So if your watches went out or if you had something, they don't necessarily have to be Invicta, but like any watches in general, he can fix it. If he can't fix it, he'll tell you. He's like, hey, I can't do nothing with this because whatever.
Yeah. I wanted to go with you on the verse when you showed me your blue label. I had to go send my wife to go get my blue label Magnum. And the crown came off as we speak. So I couldn't bring it out. I didn't want to show it. But so I need somebody to do some repairs. So now you need to shoot me that information.
Bro, yeah. We'll talk offline. We got each other's numbers now, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And that's the other thing about this family is like, so I talked to Anwar offline. So I talk to them like I'm talking to you right now. I could just call them, hey bro, I'm sick, or I'm tired of this, or so-and-so said this, or whatever. Like I could just call them up and just holler at them, you know what I'm saying? Or like Vic, what was Vic doing? Oh, he was telling me about, he said, hey man, your wife, did you see what she did? I was like, what? She's on the chat enabling all of us, and now we out here buying watches. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tight-knit community, man. And I like, we keep reiterating that, man, for the simple fact, I don't want anybody to miss out on the opportunity to grow, period.
Exactly.
That's what it is, man. Because you got, one, I love your attitude. I love your energy, man. Like, I really do. Very positive. So my thing is this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I don't know how that happened, man. Boy, I know if my phone would have went out, man, and Warren them would have let me have it. They'd have been like, you and that Android. My power cable came out, and I saw the phone went dim. I'm like,
I'm Team Android. I'm with you. Don't worry about them.
Let's go.
I'm Team Android. That's right. I'm on my S. I'm on my Galaxy S right now, so don't worry about it.
Hey, I got that the S1 Ultra, man. The camera on that thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, so, you checking? I can't wait to hear what you got.
I'm on my S1 Plus, my tablet right now. I'm on my S1 Plus right now. But before we got on, my wife, she was laughing at me because I had all my watches. I was getting them together. I was setting the time. I was making sure all the times right and make sure all the dates was right, because I said I can't show a watch and I can't have Vic come tell me you need to set that date, bro.
I promise you don't want no problems, man. Hey,
I don't want that smoke.
Listen, Vic will find your number, bro, and call you. Like, you see that New York number? He'd be like, yo, come on. Like, really? You gonna get on here? He gonna say, don't be like Trap. He already in hot water.
Respect the game. If you're gonna show it, it better be right. Yeah.
Man, I messed around and did that. Like when I get, hold up, I'm gonna show you, bro. Hey, let me ask you this. So of the watches, you say you got about 40 watches. Which one do you like that you favor the most? I'm not asking what's your favorite, but like, what do you favor the most?
I'm favoring my Magnums or my Venoms. Magnums or Venoms is pretty much what I grab first before I go out. Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna say you honestly. I got two of them. These two, both of these. I wore these more.
And that green is on point. Is he? And that's what catches me. It's a color that you're not going to see every day. That's what I go looking for. Yeah.
Do you know I wore this watch for 7 days straight? And I got a bunch of watches, bro. I wore this watch for 7 days straight. And I remember talking to Vic. I said, Vic, I can't take it off, bro.
That's a good thing.
He was like, then don't. Man, I wore so at my job we got different color shirts that we wear every day. So you wear the blue, the green. Bro, I had on this big blue shirt with that green watch. Yeah. I did not care. I said, I'm not taking this watch off. Man.
Oh yeah, you should see me. You should see me getting ready to leave the house, bro. My watch got to match something that I got on. The color, I'm real into that. I'm real into the coordinating thing. So I'll buy a watch and then buy the outfit for the watch.
Hey, Vic said smart one.
Yeah.
Vic said date police. Ain't nobody messing with you, Vic, man. You going about your business, Vic. Going somewhere. Hey, bro, I got a question, man. So you said you really don't jump off into like the different movements. You can care less about that, man. But like, what do you prefer, quartz or automatic?
I prefer automatic. But you know, I'll take whatever. I prefer the automatics. You know, because when you have as many watches as I have, trying to change batteries is a problem. So I prefer the automatics. So my next thing that I need to purchase for myself is the case that spins them every now and again to keep them on time. So that's my next thing. But changing batteries, it's a pain. It's a pain. So I prefer the automatic. Yeah.
About that right there.
Yeah, there you go.
This came courtesy of my man John had this one, man, and it reminded me of a bowling ball. Yeah. So, hey, Godfather got a lot too. He got I don't know how many spinning watch winders he have.
So what do you prefer?
Wait. Well, let me see. Okay, so watch corner. So my man Steve is the guy I was telling you about earlier that he's a hybrid collector.
Okay.
But when I tell you, he came on my live and said, he looked square off in the camera. He said, I don't care who it is. You bring any Invicta collector around me, man, I'm smacking them up, man. I got watches, man. I got heat out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I did one of these. I was like, man, I felt like he was talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like he came and grabbed me by my collar and was like, listen here. I don't care about you.
I'm not there yet. I'm still a little dog in this thing. So, you know, I'm making my way though. I'm proud of what I got, but I'm making my way.
Look, and all I'm saying is this. Steve, you in here right now, man. You in here with some dogs right now, man. I got Nightwing here. I got John, the phone guy. I got Vic. You know what I'm saying? I know Godfather somewhere around there. Bruh, I mean, when I tell you that Steve was like, once I get past your first person that you put me in line with, I'm gonna go to the next person, and then I'm gonna go to the next one. He talking about going through the whole crew.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
that's big talk.
I'm gonna take this. That man came in here like he was the Punisher. Bro, like he said, dude, I'm about to smack everybody. I was like,
okay, well, I want to see. Hey, you know, you just said it now.
You know, Thursday. I mean, like it's going down Thursday, bro. Like I'm gonna have to promote this heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like after today, like I'm almost wanting to cancel my Tuesday show just to promote for Thursday. Cause I'm like, Dude.
Get the polishing cloths out, start shining them up.
Hey, and then you know what's funny is I got inboxed after that. Bro, I'm talking about it was a few people. I ain't gonna say so many, but it was a few people that was in that live was like, Trap, you gotta let me get him. Oh, please let me get him. I said, hold on. I was like, he just came into the family. I don't want y'all to scare him off, man. Just relax. And he was like, no, I gotta get him. I was like, look, I'm gonna tell you like this, because the man got some nice watches. So I ain't sleeping on it. Don't mess around and get embarrassed.
I want to show you one more. This is not part of the verses, but this was my 50th birthday gift from my uncle, Uncle James.
Wow.
And I if I'm not mistaken, this might have came out of his personal collection. So this means a lot to me as well. So that right there, that's a beautiful piece. So this is another one that I got for my birthday last year. So, and I say the wife is about to get hers. So all my family members I'm getting them hooked. Got all my sisters one, and I got my son one. So I'm teaching him how to collect watches and how to take care of watches. You know, so it's not really. So I'm with the watch. I'm teaching him how to respect things. You know what I'm saying? How to have things and keep them shiny and keep them set and all that. So that's more than just taking care of a watch. That's how you just take care of things in life and just have things and to respect things. You know?
True. So I'm gonna go, since we're gonna go. This is one that wifey got me.
Okay.
2 Christmases ago. I think Shop HQ just showed this watch the other day. And for this not to be a reserve, this watch is so beautiful, man. Like, I love the bracelet on it, man. And it's heavy. This thing is heavy. This sucker's heavy, man. And like, man, again, bro, I wouldn't trade this type of collection for nothing.
No.
I wouldn't.
I'm so happy that this, you know, came into my life, because like I said, I got to meet you. I'm on this fantastic show because of a watch, you know, because of a watch. Now I got all these family members out there in every state, and I'm feeling really blessed right now.
Okay, all right. So next question, bro.
Okay.
Your collection. You said you like the Magnums and the Venoms.
Yeah.
If you can, and I've heard a lot of people ideas, which I think is amazing. If you could put a watch together and Invictus, they will put it into production. What would you put in production right now? If they just took your idea, I'm talking about from the bottom of the case, the strap, everything. What kind of watch would you put together?
Well, I think I would start with a Venom. I like the Venom hybrids, a master calendar dial, something like that. Of course, I'm going to want a silicone strap for me, but you know, obviously, you can make the bracelet as well.
Right.
But yeah, and a color scheme, just like I like the Albergines, something like that. Yeah. That's a great color. You know, something that's going to stand out. Something that's the sun's going to catch it, and it's going to be unmistakable. It's going to be unmistakable.
Okay, so Sherry said that you got your nephew.
Yeah, I got my nephew one too. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna push it too. I see. I'm gonna push it too. I'm getting everybody one.
Dude. Okay, now that man, see, you know what? That is so timeless, man. When you getting the kids involved, and like Tony Wong Simplay just mentioned that a minute ago about, you know, it was my godson got him a watch. And they was talking about, like, I guess they were bowling or they were doing something, or Chuck E. Cheese or whatever. He took the watch off so he wouldn't damage it and laid it on the table. And his mom tried to get it. He was like, no, don't touch my watch. So he put it in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's starting to, like, for real, dude. Like, you know what?
And that's what I mean. It teaches you. It's not just the watch at that point. See, you're teaching the person how to have respect for things and to take care of things and to be aware of things, and that's a good skill to have. You know, you want to learn how to look out for things and to respect your merchandise and have stuff that's going to last you for years and years and years. You know, I have a lot of Flossin was telling people to post their tennis shoe collection. Now I can't keep up with everybody that was out there, but I have a lot of I have a few nice things, and I don't get to buy them a lot, but I keep them clean. You know, what they say those are 10s, but I keep them clean.
I keep them clean.
But that's what I do. Yeah. I don't get to buy a lot of stuff, but the things that I have, I'm going to have for a long time because I'm going to make sure I take care of it. I'm going to make sure that it stays neat, and I keep them in the case. I keep the cloth over top so it doesn't get scratched up. The dust don't settle on them. Those type of things. You're teaching how to care for something.
Right. Mm-hmm. So sneaker man, right? You got sneakers.
I got a few. I don't have a lot. I have a few.
Well, no, and that's fine. What do you privy to? You more of a Nike guy, Adidas? What you?
I'm more of a Nike. Jordan 1s. If I could buy anything every day, it would be a pair of Jordan 1s. That's my addiction. So
Juan, I could tell you this. I already liked you, man. You my brother. But that just went over the top with me, bro, because man, Jordan 1s have always been my favorite of all of them. Like if I had to say another one, it would probably be like I ain't gonna say probably, it would be the 11s. Okay. I love it. I got a few of those. I actually got the Space Jams. I wore those shoes one time since I've had them. Okay. I've had them for how long? I think I had them shoes for 2 years now. 2 or 3, 2 years. And that's it. I wore them. I walked out, came back in, wiped the bottom of them off, put them back in the box.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm that guy. I'm in the middle of the floor, surrounded by shoes with a toothbrush and soapy water, and I'm just scrubbing my shoes. I'm putting them up. Yeah,
look,
I'm that guy.
And if you could tell, hold on, let me see. All right here, my hats, bro. Like I don't play with them. You know what I'm saying? These, and I wear my hats, but I take the little toothbrush and clean them off and whatnot, man. And my buddy was telling me,
I wear everything that I have. My watches, nothing I have is just for show. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to use it. It's meant to be worn. So, now, like I said, my dad's watch and a couple of his, I may just keep them in the case for sentimental reasons, but anything that I buy is meant to be used. And, so that's why I said I'll wear anything if it's good quality. And that's where I'm at with that.
Okay, Kimon Lee said, shout out to Uncle James.
Yeah.
Much love. Yeah. Much love. Hey, Kimon, you don't know this too, bro. Just know. We're giving you a break because right now, because Kimon's about to be in this Invicta 757, watch expo. So after that, he's going to be issued challenges and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to come for. I may sick Steve on him because Steve said, man, I don't care who it is. So, Kimon,
well, there you go. We need to see. I need to see now. You done said it. Now I need to see.
I don't
want to be the one. I'm not going to be the guinea pig, but I want to see.
No. We, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you do your thing, man. But like Steve, I mean, the way he came out, bro, like that dude, he's right now, he put it on wax, as my man Tony Woe would say, and challenged everybody. I mean, that challenge was so universal, bro. Like, there's not been another challenge I've seen since Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, bro. Like, this is a monumental challenge, bro. Like Steve said, I'm about to come in here, rumble in the jungle, baby. And he didn't crack a smile. And like, I can go back to the video. He was like, look. First of all, look, Trap. And he came close to the camera like this, like so. He said, look. I don't care. You can put anybody in here. He'd be like, look, I got an old school watch that y'all ain't even seen yet. I got an Invicta that none of y'all got, and I'm smacking everybody. And I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I mean,
more power to you. I want to be a spectator. I'm just gonna watch that one.
Man.
I'm just gonna watch that one.
I'm trying to get like Tony, whoa, man, hit me up. I need some music for this, man. I need some hype music for this, man. Could you make me a track for this, bro? Like, what Tommy Big Time, man? Tommy making soundtrack. I need all the promoters that come in, bro. I need everybody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody call Don King up for me real quick, but like, I need. This is gonna be
the
Hey man, this is gonna be the fight that break the internet, bro. It's gonna be ugly, man. But you know what? So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something a little different today.
Okay.
Normally we'll go to 7 o'clock, but I know there's a premiere coming out from Meteandi. I think it's like 15, 16-minute premiere, and then I know that there's an Invicta shows coming on tonight. So I'm not gonna keep and hold you guys on here. We'll probably do another 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm getting. Let me see what he say. Trap. So excited for this. Hey, and he ain't backing down. Hey, and Tony Woe said, "Got you, bro." Battle music. So there it is. There it is. It's out there. It's out there in the atmosphere.
Is that who did your music, Tony Woe?
Yeah, man, Tony Woe. Yeah, bro.
All right, reach out to me. Reach out to me. I need some of that.
Yeah, bro. Hey. Legit, brother, man. He stay in the studio, man. Like, and when he's not doing, you know what I'm saying, his Herbalife and everything else, man, he's supposed to be in the studio. Sometimes Tony will sit back and be like, yeah, I'm going to chill. No, man, sometimes I got to, you know what I'm saying, call him up like, bro, what you doing? Man, just chilling. No, you supposed to be in the studio. Come on, man. We out here hungry. Starving, man. I'm getting anorexic, man. I need hip hop.
Okay.
Give me my music, man. Yeah, he know I get on him, man. Okay, he said he got you, Juan. Said he got you.
Peace.
So bro, we got an opportunity to meet you, get to know who you are, man. We met your wife, man. And again, I love your relationship. I love the energy that you have. Tell her I said thank you for coming on and just, you know, cracking a smile. And look, you guys are always welcome. This not just a one and done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know I have other people that's coming on, but bro, we're going to a different format. And if you want to come on anytime, all you got to do is be like, Trap, I want to come on. And dude, you could be my co-star or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like a co-host or whatever. It don't matter to me because I feel like this whole format, yeah, I mean, it's the lifestyle, but like everybody has like is invested. You guys are invested in this with me, man. Some of you guys have been with me for the whole almost 2.5 years that I've been doing this.
Right.
And even some before, you know what I'm saying? I give credit to Tony Woe. He's one of the ones that, you know, convinced me, like, bro, go, if that's what you love, go do it. And then, you know, Mike and Courtney, after I talked to them, and there's really Courtney from Invictaholics, man, I'm talking to her. And they inspired me to like really start putting this thing together, man. And there's a number of people, man. I always got to give credit to Vic and you know, John and Smith and them. They always been, you know, in the back burner, just helping me out, talking, being that level ear, whatever. So when you say I'm inspiring you, bro, I had people that inspired me. Like real talk. And that's one thing I love. It's just like a continuation cycle, man. It's like reciprocation on the highest level. You know,
so when I started watching you, I went back and watched all your old stuff because I wanted, you know, I had to do my homework. You know, I wanted to know. I said, well, if he's been doing this, let me see where he started. Let me see, you know, everything that he did beforehand. So, you know, I'm really impressed with everything that you're doing, and the fact that you're using, like I said, you're using this platform to not just talk about watches, but you talk about watches to get the attention, and then once you got the attention, you bring in other things to get people, you know, excited about other things. That cancer fight thing is very near and dear to my heart. So I'm always going to support you on that. And anything that you need me to do, you know, just let me know. I'm there.
Hey man, you know what? I appreciate that, and it is that. I mean, one of the things, like I said, bro, you know, if there's a meal plan, matter of fact, you know, Tony is in there. They know there's certain meals that you eat that will keep you from, you know, developing those cancerous cells. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of the food. If you go to McDonald's and stuff like that, bro, like that food has so much like garbage in it.
Garbage in it, yeah. Additives, preservatives, all types of
preservatives is what keeps, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, what kind of like a cheeseburger is supposed to be like stale after, like if you left it out, bro, you can still eat a cheeseburger from McDonald's after 5 days of being left out. And I'm like, no, bro, that meat is supposed to be spoiled at that point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's telling you right there, you know, that there's things out here that we could be doing. And I'm steadily getting information from different people in different aspects is to learn about colon cancer, breast cancer, and stuff like that. You know, telling people, you know, if it's breast cancer, hey, you guys have to, you know, get your mammograms, get checked. Men, you know what I'm saying? Like men too. Like you could, that's one thing, you know, we all have to go and get checked. We have to, you know, and what's this? It's called brown sugar rehab. It's called brown sugar rehab. Okay. That lady was 31 years old when she got cancer. She had colon cancer. And I think she's still fighting it. And she was like, you know, I thought maybe once you hit your, you know, a little older, you go get your checks and stuff like that. But no, you got to get checked. You have to take care of yourself now.
Yeah, the way things are now with the food and all the additives and preservatives and things they put in our food, you can't go by those. You can't go by those age groups anymore. You have to start getting that checked earlier and earlier. Don't wait to say, okay, you're supposed to start around 45. No, get it checked every time you go to the doctor. You know, my wife is one of my role models on that. You know, she goes to the doctors all the time. She's constantly getting checked. You know, we both have our issues, so we have to stay on top of those things too. So, you know, and eating right, working out, you know, and that's her thing. So, and I really am proud of her the way that she, you know, is doing that every day. She works out every single day, and I mean every day. You know, and but it's a journey to stay healthy. You know, it's not something you're gonna do for a week or two. It's something that we have to do for the rest of our lives. You know, so
it's a lifestyle change. I love. I can't remember who said it the other day. It was like, get the diet idea out of your head. I think it was Tony Rowe. I think it was Tony. And you have to adhere to the lifestyle. You have to. Your lifestyle has to change. Period. I mean, we went through 2020 and the pandemic had us in the house, had us, you know, like scared to go out and all kind of stuff, man. And like our mental health, I mean, it's a lot of stuff. So y'all, I don't think a lot of people saw this when I first started. Her fight is my fight. You know what I'm saying? My wife got endometriosis, man. I call it Demetrius because like it took me a minute to learn how to say the endometriosis. But you know, she's in a position. We were just talking before the show. She has such a hard time with stuff, man. And
I know it's painful. I
can't do nothing to help her. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of praying for her, you know, and like right now she's trying to take some ailments and stuff to kind of get the pain out or whatever, man. So if I can, you know, if somebody's out there researching it and they like, hey, we lacking funds, dude, like I just made money today from a church, man, for doing a video for them. You know what I'm saying? And half of that check that I'm making is going towards like homeless vets and cancer research. That's point blank, period. I mean, and I said this, if I can go and spend like on average, $130 for a watch, I don't have to get a watch today. Or if I want to take half of that, if I can get a pro diver for $70 and take the rest of that and just go put it into helping somebody, I'm gonna do that.
You know my sister Sherry is Army. My older sister Kathy, she's Air Force.
I said, you know what I'm saying? Like that, that's that flag right there. This flag was flown over the base I served over in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? And I take that, and I know the flag doesn't mean much to some people. I've known soldiers that are disgruntled and they burn the flag, but that flag right there represents everything I fought for. Whether I believed in, you know, the battle that we were going in, there were men and women that was depending on me to do my job to make it safe for them. So that flag, that flag right there embodies so many different people that sacrifice, man, and I will never disrespect that. You know, and some people could say it's just a flag, man. It's a lot of depth in there, man. It's racism under the flag. I'll say, you know what it is. There's there's depth, there's racism, bigotry. This country as a whole. Human beings can be nasty. Human beings are sinful. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter what flag is flown, and even if you set this one on fire, or if you say I'm gonna go to Canada or go to Europe, and you raise their flag, guess what? That still represents the same fight and struggle, man. Tony Woe got a song right now. It's one of his old albums. He talked about, you know, everybody talking about their neighborhoods. Like, my hood is harder than yours. No, it's, you can have a different area code. It's the same type of hood. Because when I lived in Chicago, they did the same thing in Gary. When I went down to Texas, they was doing the same type of deal.
Same thing.
When I went down to Georgia and then Florida, I went up to Maine. And their hoods, guess what? They was doing the same thing that they was doing out in Chicago. It may be on a smaller scale, but dude, come on, different area code, same hood. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right.
Tony Woe said 80% nutrition, 20% workout. OV in here. What's up, OV?
Hey,
OV.
John,
John served in the Air Force, man. So yeah, salute out to all my soldiers, all my vets, everybody that served. And much love and prayers go out to those people that are suffering from cancer, endometriosis, and whatever else, like whatever you suffer from right now, even if it's mental depression, because I got PTSD. Like, I suffer from PTSD, man, and that's like being in a mental prison it sucks. People will never understand the struggle. They will never understand like the stuff that people go through, because you get traumatized as a child, and then it just get packed on more trauma. And so, I mean, hey,
but
we all we got.
You're speaking on it, and you're taking steps to better, you know, to better deal with it, and that means a lot. That you actually, you know, you're actually doing something about it. You know, don't be scared to talk about it. You know, that's the problem that we have a lot in our community. Everything is swept under the rug. We're keeping that hush hush. You know, and it doesn't mean that you're weak. It actually means that you're strong because you spoke up on it, and that you are actually doing something about it. Because, you know, I think being quiet is being weak, because you're taking the easy way out. You know, it takes a lot of courage to stand up and tell people that you are having issues or having problems, you know, that you need help. And I applaud you for that.
Yes, sir. Well, you know what? You got any closing statements, bro, that you want to address?
Well, again, I'm just going to say I'm truly blessed to be on this fantastic show. I feel like a superstar right now, because I'm on stage with the big Trap Vision 3D, and I appreciate you. And I'm hoping that we get to do this again. And if, you know, please, if I can go out there, do a quick plug, you know, watch me now. Confessions of a Watchaholic. Come check me out. Come check me out. I'm gonna have another video out real soon. And I appreciate everything that you're doing, and thank you for having me. Keeley says thank you. My sisters say thank you. My mother, my father, everybody says thank you, and I appreciate you,
bro. It's always my pleasure, man. I just love the connection. I love doing this. This is life for me. This is therapeutic. You know what I mean? And it's real. This what it is, bro. It's therapeutic, man. So with that being said, man, family, I absolutely enjoy every last one of you guys in here. Thank you so much for, you know, coming in, supporting, and watching the show, you know, the super chats and this, that, and the other, man. I love the fact that your family came in here. I feel like they my sisters now, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Like,
there you go.
I mean, and that's what I can't wait to like meet y'all, you know, like, hey, let's go. Even if we don't get to the cruise, we're going to get to DC or do something, you know what I'm saying, and go out there and have an event. And we just going to rock out, man. Enjoy it, you know, a meal, you know, a good meal and conversation.
Oh yeah.
Well, we going to turn that place out.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right. It's the camaraderie. That's what it's all about. Not the watch. It's the family. It's the community.
Yep. So Kathy, I got Kathy, my sister now. Sherry, you know what I'm saying? They claimed it. Let's go. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got sisters now, man.
Tell DC we praying for her, and we hope she feels better real soon.
Yes, sir.
I miss having her on here, because she keeps you in check, and that's what I like to see.
Yeah. If she wasn't hurting, bro, she'd be on here, man. You know
that's right.
So, family, I'm gonna end with both of us on this. Gonna be the last vision that you see. two brothers in here came together, man. It all started with a watch.
It all started with a watch.
All started with a watch, man. And listen, thanks to everybody in here. You know, okay, she's already subscribed and everybody claiming it. And the family just grew. The family just grew right then and there,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't use his, but my man Steve the Watch Corner says always take time to tell somebody that you love them. I love that. I'm not taking it from you, Steve, but I am going to use it.
You gave him his credit. You gave him his credit. That's all you had to do.
Hey, it's him all day, man. But like what I always say, man, until that lightning strike hits you again, man, you all be blessed. Thank you all.
All right, sir. Thank you.